Hey guys, it's John here. First of all, before I start, I'd like to address my lack of content. I'm sorry that there hasn't been anything going on the channel. I can't say much about it, especially on here, but it's been pretty dark times in my life at the moment. And I haven't had headspace, and I still really haven't, but I'm just getting back on there. I'm trying to get my mind into this, get my mind into this YouTube thing, and just keep my mind off all the bad shit because things have been really dark, and that's all I can say on the matter. It's just sounds crazy that I'd even be talking about stuff like this. A friend of mine was killed, and that I cannot say anything more on it because of the people involved, the people who know, and I just want to apologise for lack of content. And I've got a schedule of stuff to put up here. You're going to get a lot of videos today, and I've got a road to 50 subs giveaway to do, and let's just get on with it. This is obviously a very unusual one for me. I'm going to be reviewing Linkin Park's One More Light. Basically, I bought this album on the strength of one song, and we'll get to that in a bit. But first off, I'd like to say rest in peace, Chester Bennington, and Chris Cornell for that matter. It's a horrible time, and like anybody calling him a coward or anything like that, go and fuck yourselves, because nobody knows what it's like to be in the dark realms of your mind. And I tell you what, Chester was a fighter. He really was a fighter. He fought for everything against this sort of thing. And then obviously there's the conspiracy theories as well. I personally don't believe he committed suicide, but that's my thoughts on the matter. All I know is that him and Chris Cornell were working on exposing a child sex ring in the industry. And it's been said many times before, the problem is there's so much bullshit going around in the news and the media that you never know. You never know what the truth is. But Chester, to me, does not. He just wouldn't do that to me. But anyway, this album, it's purely pop orientated. But it's haunting to listen to like now, because I only heard this album like after his passing, and I heard the one song, One More Light, and it's really haunting to listen to. But it's a lot of strength in this album too. I'm going to do a track by track for you. The only reason I bought this album, to be honest with you, is I know it's just it's nothing, but it's just to support his family, support the band, because it's a horrible time they're going through. Let's do this on track by track. Track number one is Nobody Can Save Me. Right off the bat, we've got a somber opening. You can't help but feel like it's a cry for help kind of thing. I've got to pull a lyric here for you. It's, I'm dancing with my demons, I'm hanging off the edge, storm clouds gather beneath me, waves break above my head. So if you're like me and you listen to this after his passing, your mindset's there, you know what I mean? Goodbye. I love this track. It features Pusha T and Stormzy being from London, like, and I love that rude boy type rapping, you know, as well. I've got a very diverse. Listen, my musical tastes are, if it's good music, I'll listen to it. I don't have a favourite genre. I listen to good music, and Stormzy, Plan B, I love that kind of dirty, rude boy, like grimy rap that you get from West End London. You know, it's awesome. And this song, all four artists do an amazing job, including Mike Shinoda and Chester as well. It's a really good. It's basically telling a succubus leech to get out of your life. But you know, it's probably my third favourite track on the album. Number three, Talking to Myself. It's an upbeat track, it's catchy enough, but you can clearly tell he's got inner turmoil. That's the impression you get. He's got inner turmoil going on in his head. And I remember I watched an interview with Chester Bennington, and he always said when he's alone, that's the scariest place for him to be. And he said it's a bad neighbourhood in there, and like, you know, you get that impression from some of these songs. Battle Symphony, another highlight. This is an awesome track. It's another one that totally gives the middle finger to the whole suicide arc, because it's an uplifting song about facing your enemies and staying strong. Like when the world's turned its back on you, you know, just standing up tall and just fighting it. I'll pull another lyric here for you. I hear my battle symphony, all my world in front of me. If my armour breaks, I'll fuse it back together. And again, it's just, I can't see Chester taking his own life, I'm sorry. Number 5, Invisible, Mike Shinoda. It's a top tune, not really much to say, it's a good song. Heavy, alright, this is the single I think they released, maybe it's the first single or the first song they leaked from the album, featuring Kiara. It's just filling to me, you know, it's an alright track, it's not awesome, it's not bad, it's just there, you know. But that was, saying that, we're going on 10 tracks here, that's 5 for 5 I got, like, big, like, I score my albums off, like, tracks, like, how many tracks on it, that's how many points you get. So, you know, up to now I've got 5 points, so we've got the average mark right there. Number 7, Sorry for Now. I love this track. It sounds to me like Mike's singing. It's for his kids kind of thing. Bon Jovi did a similar thing with The Fighter. It's a really good song. You should look it up. He wrote that for his kids to explain why he's always away all the time. He's always on tour. But yeah, it's a really good song. Number 8, my second favourite track of the album, Halfway Right. The only reason it's my second favourite song is because I can relate to it big time. Like it took us back to when I was younger and stuff like that. And I really, as soon as when I heard this song, I had to repeat it a couple of times. I'll go back and listen to it again twice. That's the mark of a good song to me. That's another tick from us there. Number 9. This is the one. This is the song that got me to buy the album. One More Light. And even more so now they listen to it, it's emotional, it's heartbreaking, especially when you watch him do it live. It's when the whole Karina's got the lights up and he's in the middle of them all. It's just heartbreaking and sad to watch. And I've got to give a big shout out here for Matt Heafy. I say a shout out. He's, you know, Matt Kichi Heafy from Trivium. He did an acoustic cover of this, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. It rivals this song. Like, the both. Matt Heafy's got a talent that he doesn't get enough credit for. He's got awesome talent in his voice, and he did a cover of this for Chester, and it was even that even broke us up even more. And the last song we end on Sharp Edges, and you know, it kind of feels like he's passing on his final advice, but it's done in like a mid-tempo. No, I'm not going to say upbeat. It's not like slow pace. It's not upbeat. It's like a knee slapper. That's the only way I can describe it. But my final thoughts on the album, though, One More Light by Linkin Park, it got 8 out of 10 for me. 8 songs hit the mark. 2 of them were just kind of, they weren't bad, they were just there, more like filler songs, you know, but 8 out of 10, I've just given a pop album 8 out of 10. And I tell you, I'll give credit where credit's due. This is no exception. This album, it was a brave new direction for the band to take, and it just took an extremely tragic turn. And I followed Linkin Park from day one, like Hybrid Theory days. I listened to Hybrid Theory, awesome. Meteora, awesome. Minister Midnight, I love that, even though a lot of people didn't like the take. And there's a song in there, if you're a real hardcore Linkin Park Chester fan, like you cannot listen to Leave Out All the Rest without actually like getting emotional about it. But then I sort of never followed them from there. I got to another. I'm a big Corey Taylor fan, I'm a big Trivium fan, so Linkin Park, just from 1,000 Suns up to this album that got lost off. But this to me, it's pop music done right. That's the best way I can put it. It's pop music done right. The artists wrote the songs. They didn't rip off anybody. They did their own material. Mike Shinoda's wrote most of the songs, to be honest with you. But Chester's Deliverance really hits the emotional side as well. And my highlights of the album. If you want a taste of like how good the album is, I would definitely say Battle Symphony, Halfway Right, and One More Light. You can't go wrong with those 3 songs. And like, my thoughts go out to Chris Cornell's family and Chester Bennington's family. You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, I know just from saying goodbye to my friend, like, you shouldn't have to. It's not, these situations are not nice to be in. Doesn't matter what happens. But it's an absolutely top album. Like, I'd say if you love pop music, get it. If you love Linkin Park, give it a chance. I know a lot of Linkin Park fans are split down the middle of this. I'm the sort of guy who, like, I'll follow what a band does. I don't, if I want to take a new direction, I get excited by that. Like, a lot of people, like, throw them off, but if Corey Taylor's did, like, a country style song on the new Hydrograph album by Stone Sour, and it's one of my favourite tracks on that album, to be honest, it's really awesome, but just don't hate it just because people say it's like pop music. Give it a try. I couldn't believe how much I liked it. I mean, 8 out of 10. I was expecting to buy that album. This album was like, I was expecting to buy it for the one song, One More Light. And you know what it is? It's actually a solid album. It's a really solid but tragic album. Well, thank you for tuning in. You've got a lot more material coming up for you. And obviously, I've got a giveaway to do, so let's get on with it. I've got work to do. See you later, guys.